Hello everyone, here I am, 8 o'clock. So, as promised, I made this card earlier today and I just wanted to recreate it live for all of you. I know that I find sometimes the annual catalog comes out and then the holiday caddy's coming, or maybe occasions they're coming, or whatever the reason may be, or just you get something new and you forget about something old. So I wanted to showcase something that's available in the annual catalog that you can purchase right now. Maybe you even have it on your shelf, and like me, you've just kind of pushed it to the back burner, and I needed a card today. I actually need two, so this is perfect. I'll use this one, and I will make the second one here. Hi, Jamie. For someone who just needs a little pick-me-up. And I thought, what better set to use than the balloons? Yes, I know, I love this set too. It's like I sometimes find with a set or with DSP or with ribbon or who knows, it's like I love it, it's totally my favorite, and then it's like I'm saving it and I don't know what I'm saving it for, because then the next thing you know it's retired, or you get so excited with something else so then you don't even use it. So as I mentioned in my post on my page, these framelits that I'm going to use, I have never even used them yet, even though this set has been out since the occasions catalog, so since January. So it's crazy, but I'm going to show you how we do that and just what I did with this card. All right, so first things first, we had our Whisper White thick cardstock, cut 5.5 to 8.5, which makes our card then 5.5 by 4.25. All right, so that is our card front. And then this is Marina Mist, which I've already cut as well. So I have cut it to be 4 inches by 5.25 so that we get the border. And then we are getting what we have on this card. All right. And then what I had done, and I did it first so that it could set, is I was using this Whisper White craft stamping pad. So sometimes when we use this Whisper White, we use the clear embossing powder. It just helps to set this ink. This ink is just a little stickier. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp my clouds ahead of time, and then we're going to do the embossing, or not the embossing, the big shot, while this is just sort of setting, so we don't have to worry about it smudging or anything like that. All right, so I had already mounted this cloud from the stamp set. I'd already used it this afternoon, so that's why it's already dirty with our craft ink. So we're just using this little cloud here from the Lift Me Up stamp set, okay? And basically I just, you know, stamped some happy little clouds wherever I wanted them. And so I'm just sort of trying to envision where that balloon may or may not fall, and it doesn't really matter if we don't have it quite right. And then I'm going to put the sentiment here, so that's why I didn't have any clouds there. But you know what? I think I might put a cloud down there, but I'm going to wait and see. Hey, Cal. Yeah. Happy little trees. All right, so we're just gonna set that aside so we don't smear it up. And so now I'm going to show you, and I already have it all set up so that we can keep our video to a timely length, all of the pieces we need to build, hi Kylie, the balloon. Okay, so if you look at the card I had made earlier, you can see we've got the 3 different colors in the balloon. So basically all I've done is taken different DSP that fit basically the shapes I had, and I liked the colors. So these 2 here are from that Eastern Palace, and we've got our Lemon Lime Twist and our Dapper Denim. So they're from that Eastern Palace specialty DSP. And then this 3rd piece is from the Oh So Naturally Eclectic DSP. And so we're rocking some Peekaboo Peach is what that is. All right. I'm using the shorter frame, Kelly. Is it better? Do you feel like you are closer? Okay, so we've got this all set, and then what I've done for the little basket is I'm using a scrap from the Wood Textures DSP. So basically that's how I chose my colors. I looked at some DSP that I had scraps of that were gonna fit these pieces and that I like together. Hi, Dorothy. And that's where I went from there. Okay, so like I said, I already got this prepped ahead of time. I'm using my magnetic plate, which is why it's nicely on there. And we'll go ahead and do the big shot. So let's bring it over now with my new jig. Put the big shot in there. All right. So unfortunately, this is a card that, unless you have the big shot, you can't really copy me. But it doesn't mean you can't make a beautiful card with this stamp set. You just can't do this particular layout that we're doing now. All right. So now we have all of our pieces. I'm going to leave my framelit pieces on here so that once I'm done the video, I will be able to find them. That's the beauty of the magnetic plate. You can't lose your pieces. All right, so there are all the bits we need to build the balloon. All right, and then the other bit we need is the outline. Hi, Sophie. So this is one of these dies that they consider to be intricate. And so they suggest that you need this precision base plate. So that's what I use. Now, having said that, I have one of the original Big Shots. So I have this old platform with the tabs. If you were to purchase a Big Shot now, the platform is different. And so my understanding from other demos is that with the new platform, they find they don't actually need the precision plate for these pieces. They can get all of the bits out with just the regular platform. So just something to keep in mind if you are wondering about buying some of these because you don't have the precision plate, but you have a new Big Shot, or you're thinking about getting a Big Shot and wondering. So this is the feedback that I can give you. I can't speak personally because I have the old plate, but that's what it is. Okay, so I've put this on my DSP. Now, this is retired DSP. Apologies, I'm just trying to use it up. It's from the set that actually was in the Celebration catalog with the balloons. So I've got that on there. And we're going to roll that through the Big Shot again. I am just gonna do that. Put those things in the corner so we don't lose them. All right, you can see I have a lovely new plate that I'm using for this. I use it only for this. I know I love DSP too. That's probably why I didn't use it when I should have. So we're using it now. All right, roll that guy through. So because he is one of these intricate dies, what you are going to see when we take it off is lots of little pieces. Okay, so that is where this guy comes in handy, or a pokey thing. But I am all about this guy, and off the top of my head, I can't even remember what he's called, but he's this little, you know, piercing mat or whatever he's called with this little guy. You roll it out, gets all the little bits out. I find it works quite well. I usually turn it over. I find that helps if you flip directions once in a while. Some of the littlest guys you sometimes have to use a little tool for, but this afternoon I was actually able to get them all out just using this guy. But in the interest of time, let's just get a little piercing tool, and there we go. Magic. All right, so now we will go back to building our balloon. So what I did when I built this afternoon is, I suppose you can do it one of two ways. So what you could do is line up all your balloon pieces on your card, comme ça, and snail the back of them and build your balloon here, and then place this over top. But I had it popped off with dimensionals, which doesn't really allow us to do that. So what I did is I took my handy dandy little silicone sheet and I took my adhesive. I used snail, the Big Shot die brush. Thank you, Dorothy. But you could use the fine tip glue pen. And so I basically just went around and found all the biggest bits that I could put adhesive on. You want to make sure you get the edges, and you want to make sure you get anywhere where a new layer is going to go. Oh, I found a pokey bit we missed. No, a couple. So what you can also do with your piercing tool when you do it this way with the snail is kind of go in any of the little holes where snail might now be living that you don't want it to show through on your card front. So it's a tiny bit finicky, I'm not gonna lie. However, I find that fine tip glue pen also very finicky. So it's whatever your choice is. All right, so I have what I think to be enough snail on there. And then we're just gonna build our balloon up. So you just got to make sure these are covering the holes so that you will see it come through. It's very clever how they made this. I still am actually kind of kicking myself that I haven't played around with this a bit more. I thought it would be finicky, and I mean, it's a tiny bit, but honestly, they fit so nicely that as long as you get it lined up, you're golden. And you can see it just fits perfectly on there. My snail seems to be doing the trick. We'll just make sure. Oh, I actually like that. The way that I ended up getting that DSP. Oh, I'm super excited about that. So because I put the first one there where it was a bit darker, and then this little piece where it's lighter, it makes me actually look like I have 4 colors. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, note to self for if I make more of these. This is excellent DSP to use then because it's got it's like that ombre effect. Love it. All right, and our little basket. All right, voila, we have built our little balloon. Super sweet, right? Okay, so all that I had done here, I just kind of overlaid it to see if I liked, so see, now I'm totally covering up that cloud. So I am going to stamp another one on there, kind of more like that. There we go. We got some lint. Okay, so that is that. Yeah, I know. I love the look of the different DSP too. Super fun. Basically, I just wanted to use scrap, so that's how it worked out. Okay, then we did our just a note to lift your spirits. So I did that just on a scrap of Whisper White. I did it in basic gray, which I had, oh, pardon me, not basic gray. I did it in smoky slate because I just wanted to keep it kind of muted. And then we're just going to put that to the side because we have to tie the ribbon on. So we've got our just a note to lift your spirits. Yeah, I know, isn't it so pretty? I think it's so pretty too. And then it's like, you know, we kick ourselves. Why aren't we using these stamp sets? Seriously, I couldn't get this one straight this afternoon either. And like, it's clear and I feel like I have it lined up, but clearly I do not have it lined up. But I'm good with that. So, and then I used our punch. So you can see at the moment my scrap is way too long. I'm going to have not enough. So I'm going to cut it there, feed it through my punch. I'm going to feed it with the words up just in case now I've cut too much off so I can see where the words are. But we're good, we don't have a problem there. Pop that out. Okay, perfect. It's a little longer than the first one, but that is okay because I actually thought the first one was a bit short. Okay, we're gonna take some ribbon. So my apologies again, this ribbon is retired, but I was just trying to use up what I had. So this is smoky slate ribbon. And we're just going to tie a little knot over here. So use our tricks, try not to get it twisted. Make our C, flip that guy through. Change the finger holding the knot, pull with one side and then pull with the other. That gives us our pretty knot there. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't holding that tight enough, so that is gonna sit off our card a little bit, but once we put that down, it will hold it. And we can actually just pull it in the back. We can work around that. Okay, so we're gonna put some snail on this. So that is I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. So in case you too are tying something and you didn't have it tight enough and then you're like, oh, it seems too big, but you don't wanna have to re-tie it. I'm gonna pull it taut. I'm gonna put my sentiment on. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do on the back is just put a little bit of snail and do that. So now our ribbon is taut on the front and no one is ever going to see what we got going on the back because it's going to be attached to our card front. All right. There are always tricks, my friends. Nothing is ever a lost cause. You smudge your ink, you put a rhinestone on, or you know, stamp another image. There's ways to fix almost everything. Hello, Lynn. Glad you could join us. All right, so we're going to adhere this to our card front. So this is another color that I don't actually own a full cardstock pack of it. I have it in like the Color Family pack, this Marina Mist. But it's quite pretty. I was going to use Soft Sky originally, but then I thought, you know what, it's actually almost too light for what I was going for. Okay, and then all I did here on this card is dimensionals. So we can use, I had used full size. Let me look for some that, and I had basically put one dimensional, oops, on the basket. And then I had put an assortment of dimensionals up my balloon. So basically I had taken two plus my top edge. And then I'd sort of put one there, one there. And I think I had put, yeah, which I kind of like, I'd put one in the middle and another one there. So, you know, you can definitely put less dimensionals. You can skimp on the dimensionals, but sometimes, like, if we didn't put that one there, then it would be hollow. Our image would be hollow in the middle, which really, for the most part, wouldn't be a big deal. No one's going up to the front of your card and like poking on it, but I have sort of just started now to err on the side of extravagance. So let's put that in. What? Still got a piece of. There we go. And there's our balloon. So you can see this. The one I made today had Night of Navy, and you can see I didn't get the ombre effect there. So I actually really love this one better. I like this color combo. I really like the Dapper Denim with the peach and the lime. I think that is a stunning color combo. I'm gonna have to use that in a different card. And then I love how this now is that ombre. We've got that lighter piece. So, hey. So yeah, I really like the second card, the one I've made with you guys. So I hope you like it too. So just a reminder, right, that these stamp sets are out here, the framelits, you can buy them. You know, if I'm sure lots of you are sort of just biding your time waiting for the holiday catalog to go live on Friday, but you know, we have to remember that we still have other stamp sets we've already purchased and to pull them out. Okay, so this is what we used today. We used the Up and Away Thinlits and our Lift Me Up stamp set. Both of these you could purchase today if you were so inclined. And that is our end result. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And that's pretty much all I have to say for today. The holiday catalog goes live on Friday. I will be doing a group local order. So if you have items from that catalog that you want, you know your total is less than $100, you want to send that order to me so that I can put it in with the group order and save on your shipping. All right, so I will have an order open for the long weekend, but please don't hesitate to contact me. I already have one person's initial order from that catalog. I would love to have yours as well. Please don't forget about all my classes they're all listed on my Facebook page. The thank you class for September 28th is open for registration. So that one is up and open. And then the Christmas card dates are all there. I just need you to let me know which one you're interested in. I haven't actually created the actual event presently, but that information is out there for you. If you would rather do Christmas card tags, so I've put a bunch of info about that as well. You know, maybe you don't want cards, you just want tags. I'm happy to do a tag class. I just need to know that I have enough interest, and I will change one of my Christmas card classes to a Christmas tag class. As well, there is the Watercolor Wonder Christmas card set, which I did the video for. And if you, hey Dad, were interested in that, I would be willing to change one of my card classes to that as well. Or maybe you have a group of friends and you want to book your own Christmas card class or Christmas tags or even just birthday cards. Maybe you don't want to do Christmas even though we're heading into Christmas, and that's awesome as well. You can do that. I'm available to do nights just for your select group of friends. So what a great way to get together, have a glass of wine or a latte and make some cards. Anyway, that is it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you love the cards. Any questions, comments, I would love to hear them. And I will see you soon. Thanks, guys. Good night.